And we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome back to some more Mario Galaxy. Last time we finished up everything we can do in World 1 for the time being, and I think now we're on to, now we're on to World 2, by which I mean, like, the second dome. There's not really worlds in this game, because, yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Motion control's gonna be a little bit difficult right now because, I have a Tyrone on my lap. Who is very much entranced by my Joy-Con controllers. His head's moving when I'm moving. I'm half expecting you to like come out and try to freaking grab this at some point. I have to back up from here a little bit too. Oh, that's some delay on the motion. Hang on. That's not normally supposed to be delayed like that. Alright, well, that'll have to do, I guess. Probably, if I remember correctly, the menu was a little bit finicky anyway, so I'll wait until we're in game. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue here. People might also notice, we have some new channel point goals. That's all I'm gonna say. Tyrone, stop trying to eat my finger. Mr. Mario, check it out, I'm a mail totem. I have a letter for you. Dear Mario, I'm in a faraway place, but I'm alright because you're coming to rescue me, right? Please tell me you're coming. It's so lonely here. How am I still able to breathe in the vast cosmos of space? I don't even have a spacesuit. P.S. I hope this gift will come in handy. It's literally a hand. From Peach. 5 one-ups in a letter. Would you like to now? Yes, please. Yeah, so that's the one caveat about, both this Mario game and especially Mario Galaxy 2 were made in that era where lives were becoming less and less relevant. And unfortunately, these games, they do not save your lives upon stopping. Yeah, your life count, you always start with 5 lives whenever you boot up your save file, regardless of how many lives you had previously. Thankfully, this game is actually pretty, can actually be pretty challenging when it comes to life management. This was still in that area where lives did sort of matter. But Mario Galaxy 2 especially is just, it's so prevalent, it's so frivolous with how many lives they give you that it's not even funny. Anyway, let's start with Space Junk Galaxy. This is where all the junky stuff in space goes. Like Kevin's jokes. Full Star Path. Something tells me Kevin is looking at the new channel point goals. Yes. Kevin, you could, like, those no channel point goals are there's some stuff in there. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna straight up and say it. Seth got the idea in my head, and now it's just like, well, the subathon, we didn't really get a whole lot, so we're just gonna throw it in there. If someone cheers for 20,000 rupees, I will do a playthrough of Sonic Unleashed on the platform of their choosing. For 40,000 rupees, I will do a complete playthrough of both Sonic Storybook collections. So that's the Secret Rings and the Black Knights. Oh, you know what it is? I think Tyrone being on my lap is making the motion input a little bit slower than normal. You're not making this easy for me, are you, Tyrone? Don't let me distract you. Don't let me. That's what you're saying is that I need 60. I need 60k? Yes, that is what I'm saying, Kevin. Don't let me distract you from the fact that you, Hylian, are currently playing Super Mario Galaxy, released in the Nintendo Wii in 2007 to critical acclaim. Yes, yes, I am. This is probably one of my favorite. This is probably my favorite Mario game of all time. Like, it's definitely in my top 10 favorite Wii games, and it's probably my top 10... It's probably, like, my #1 favorite Mario platformer, period. Like, this is my favorite main series Mario game. This one and Galaxy 2. I actually kind of like Galaxy 2 a bit more. I know a lot of people prefer the first one more, but Galaxy 2 just... There was just more to do in Galaxy 2, in my opinion. Like, it felt like a fun new take on the same game, which I liked.
Who this?
Not much. I have a Tyrone on my lap currently, who is currently impeding my motion controls.
Yeah, good job, Tyrone.
This is now the Tyrone handicap 80% run.
Right. You're what, 80%?
No, this is 100% run.
Oh, well, you said 80.
I said any, but it's not. I lied. I always want to play the Spectro game that released on the Wii. I only played the original Beyond the Pole on DS. I'm not actually familiar with those.
What?
Spectrobes. Never heard of that, actually.
Sounds familiar.
Apparently they had games on the Wii and the DS. Where'd my glasses go? I can't see without my glasses.
I relate. Oh, yeah.
Huh? Where's the captain? Fled at the first type of trouble again, huh?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Stop spamming yep, Finn, you spammed caps too much, apparently.
So Disney published it.
Disney published it?
Yeah, published by Disney Interactive Studios for the Nintendo
Da 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 da! Mr. Mario, as the brave captain of the Toad Brigade, I have already discovered a shortcut to the Power Star. You're not gonna believe it though, because I really just kind of sit here. My game doesn't come out for another like 12 years.
Disney
Sure.
Interactive Studios has stated that Spectros is its own first original intellectual property that is a game not based on any film or TV from any of its parent games.
So let me tell you about Spectros. Great games.
Alright, but
No, I remember.
what are they about?
Honestly, well, it's kind of like
What is a spectrobe? Is that like a type of condiment? Do I put that on my hot dog?
if you think like Pokemon, basically, it's like a Pokemon copy. That's
All
what it
right.
is.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I don't
And-
like that.
Well, it is when you play it. And basically, you are like this like space patrol guy who has to basically save his galaxy from the and it's gonna sound stupid, the crawl. And
Oh my god, I actually wouldn't be able to go back and play that game because I would just make this the most horrible thing I've ever seen.
yeah, the crawl are nasty. Yeah.
Ow.
Well, I would say it's like basic plot. Save the galaxy. You move from planet to planet, but the battles are fun, and there's a lot of customization as well.
1 second, Tyrone is off the lap.
Yay, we're no longer doing the handicap round. Oh. Yeah, no, I think you were. So, actually, a better way to describe the combat is, it's like a.
Yeah, you describe it.
No, I know, I just need to think about it for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the response is fluid again. It was literally Tyrone being on my lap was slowing down the motion controls because the sensor was being obstructed by Tyrone.
Yeah, good job, Tyrone.
He actually was affecting the controls.
Yeah, how to explain it?
No, I know, I'm thinking of those easy characters.
You know, I think the easiest way is do you just have like a trailer to send me?
I could send you. I mean, I don't know if
Camella's airship attack.
It's like over the
Oh,
top.
Finn's got me apparently.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because it is very unique in some aspects.
Yeah.
I can't really think of a comparison.
No, the thing where you had to like talk to them, God, that was weird.
Yeah, talking. Ugh. So
Yeah.
Mario, my brigade boarded the enemy fleet and none have returned. As captain, I would go save them myself, but I'm much too busy at the moment. Ain't scared.
I found out that it was 10 times easier to just blow into the mic.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That was always with the DS games.
Yep.
I remember playing. Actually, I still go back and play it. Just my Dinosaur King. I still have my DS copy of it. And at first, I was like, "Wait, why isn't like the dust clearing off the fossil?" And I realized this is back in the Nintendo DS portion where people really wanted to use the mic functionality in their games, so I had to blow into my 3DS's mic.
All have been sent. All right, thank you. I will look at that during break or something. I'd show it on stream, but showing trailers like that tends to be a little bit risky. Yeah.
But yeah, I never actually had a Wii back then, so I never even knew about the Wii game before. Like,
That's new to me. I didn't realize they had a
yeah,
Wii.
I had a Wii, but I never actually had a GameCube. I skipped over the GameCube generation.
Yeah, same.
I went straight from the N64 to the Wii, which I played my fair share of Wii games because I had cousins that lived near me growing up with a Wii. So I played my fair share of, Mario Sunshine, Smash, Melee, all that. But like I didn't own a GameCube myself. Thankfully, when I got the Wii, it was actually a 2008 bundle. It came bundled with Mario Galaxy, and that it was one of the older versions of the Wii that could, play the GameCube games that had the control port. So I played a handful of GameCube games on the Wii once I got that.
I didn't realize how rare those were, and now I'm just kind of like sitting here on 2 of them.
It's not that they're so it's weird because it's like all the Wiis except for the Wii Mini actually have the feature, but only the first generation Wiis had the controller ports. Like the actual GameCube backwards compatibility, it still exists on those older Wiis that don't have the controller ports. It's just turned off through software. Like people have used homebrew and stuff to actually restore that. You just need to find a way to connect a GameCube controller.
I mean, yeah, or you could just have first.
Yep.
Honestly, I might need to just install one of them, 'cause I didn't even realize how much the GameCube ports ones are.
Oh yeah, those are worth a ton just because of how hard they are to get.
Like I said, I have to. One's with me right now, just to just go and play it, and the other one's
I remember buying a GameCube after I moved out, technically the first time, and the guy forgot to give me the controllers, so I could boot it up and boot up the Colosseum copy I got with it. I could just sit there in the title screen and just bop to the music in the title screen.
Yeah.
Oh, good game.
Yeah, this is a fantastic game. Rich gameplay.
Man, just look at this interaction. This is classic Gex.
Yeah, no, one of the, I guess, what I look upon now, perks of having an older brother, is that we shared video game libraries.
Yeah, that was me and my brother growing up, but only with like the home consoles. We had our own portable consoles, obviously.
Yeah. But we had. It just made things easier because then you didn't have to get one for each.
If the shell is just out of reach, you can still spam to pick it up.
That's actually a funny story though. That just popped in my head. So this was. Let's see, how old was I? My brother was. I think I was 9 when this happened. I could be. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up. I don't want to. It would just be better for me to do this.
I'm just gonna look up how old I am.
No.
What year was I, William Clay Johnson, born?
Okay, to be fair, that's actually really easy. You just look at the year.
Yeah, I know. Literally, just
Aspect.
look at the year and subtract until you get to 2000, and that's their answer.
You don't even need to subtract at that point. You just take the last 2
Yeah.
digits. The only problem with that is it doesn't happen till May, so it's like delayed. Yeah, actually, but when did they so, what is the when did this come out?
The answer is never.
What did you say?
The answer is never.
Oh. Okay, so it was. Okay, so it was definitely later. About 8 years. I was actually no, I know exactly what I was. I was 10 because my older brother taught me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh when I was 10. The only reason I remember that is because that was like a family rule. I don't know why that was a family rule. I guess it's just how some of the stuff was. with my parents, but I remember on sometime during the 2010 summer, me and my brother and his best friend taught me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With the roids.
So as you just noticed, bonus fun fact, the Magic Koopas in this game are the only enemies in this game that if you spin, give you coins instead of star bits.
Interesting.
Wow.
The more you know.
Da 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 da.
Okay, so no, anyways, it was during the summer actually, and I had a PlayStation Portable, and I had probably one of my favorite games of all time, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 3. No, 2. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 2. I had that on it, and I played that death on that handheld. I loved it. And I not even just for gaming. I can remember having the original Pokemon album on there.
Oh, the first prankster.
So
Forgot that you got comments this early. You didn't get them until really late in Galaxy 2.
Continue play.
I can remember listening to What Kind of Pokemon Are You on my PlayStation Portable. I love that thing. That was my favorite thing in the world. And then a little while goes, and I can't find it. I look everywhere. I can't find it. It wasn't until 3 years ago. Wait, yeah, 3 years ago, because that was when my older brother told me that he traded it in a GameStop.
Damn it, now I really want to play Spectrobes again. You know what? I'm gonna have to make a new channel point goal to a 60,000 Spectrobes playthrough.
I want you to know, I spent from when that happened till that day that he told me, looking for it. Because I could swear it was in that house. I looked everywhere, and my brother just out of the blue, no, warning or anything, says, "Oh yeah, I traded that in."
Yeah, so I have a similar story. So as I said earlier, my brother and I each had our own, houses, whatever. Our family was not the best when it came to money when I was growing up, and so I grew up in that time where I had to trade in stuff to afford the new game.
Oh yeah, no, mine was too.
And so Pokemon Platinum came around. I had obviously Pokemon Diamond, and so I was like, well, Platinum's just an enhanced version of that, so I'm just gonna trade in Diamond. Here's the thing, both my brother and I owned Diamond, and I guess somehow our copies got mixed up. And so I accidentally traded in my brother's copy instead of mine.
It's funny. That's actually really funny. I mean, we didn't really have that problem.
But, thankfully, this was back in the early 2000s when GameStop actually gave a fuck. So literally, when I found out, I went back, almost immediately. I was like, hey, I traded in a copy of Pokemon Diamond earlier. Can you replace that with this copy because I gave you the wrong one?
Yeah.
And they did it. They were super chill about it. But at the same time, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me.
Where the GameStop was. That just reminded me of this was a couple years later, I believe. It was 2011, 2012 when this happened. Because my brother had his car. At the time, I really wanted to play because I'd just been...
Yo! Retro for the first time, thank you for the 8-person raid.
Ooh.
Yo, thank you. Thank you, I was not expecting that. Hashtag Rusher Squad Raid indeed. We are playing through... I am experiencing nostalgia, and I'm playing through all the Mario remaster rumors really made me want to go back and play through Mario Galaxy. So far, stream's gone alright. How was, what was Retro up to? What was Retro streaming? No, seriously, that was just playing this. I was playing the same game, just a casual playthrough. So it's just today. Yeah, I'm just I'm going for a 100% run because the thing about this is I actually have not played through Mario Galaxy since it came out. And so I was just all the rumors of the remasters and everything just it really made me want to sit down and replay his game. So I was like, well, you know what? I still own my copy, so I'm legally allowed to put this up in Dolphin. Like I just dumped this coffee, and so I was like, okay, sure, let's do that. So now here we are. Yeah, I want to believe that remaster rumor is true, but at the same time, it's like this is Nintendo we're talking about, and so it's like I don't know.
You're really having a bad time with these things.
Like I said, it's been a while. I'm sorry for interrupting, Lane. That just the raid really caught me off guard.
No, that's fair. It's fair, 100% fair. I wasn't. What story was it telling again? Oh yeah, okay. So I just beat Bakugan Battle Brawlers on the Wii. That's still one of my guilty pleasures is to go back to that game. Just because it's so hard to find any good like Bakugan experience anymore.
Yeah.
Or anything related to Bakugan.
Alright, one sec. Yeah. You go ahead and lurk, man. Thank you so much for the raid. Like, I rarely get raided. I really appreciate that. Alright, sorry. Continue.
But my brother, who worked there, drove me down so I could trade in a game. I forget what game it was. And use my money I've been saving up to get the new game that came out, Bakugan about, Defenders of the Core? Yeah, that's what it was.
That was the one on. That was the second one on DS, if I remember correctly.
No, it was the second one on Wii.
There was a DS version
Bakugan
as
Battle
well.
Brawlers.
Yeah, there was a DS version as well because I actually had.
Yeah, no, DS version. But I got it for the Wii because like I knew at the time because I played my cousin's copy of the DS version of Brawlers, and I knew that they were just basically watered down ports. So I decided just to go for the Nintendo Wii. But keep in mind the drive to the GameStop from that outside that period in time was 20 minutes. I didn't open the case. I didn't do anything with it. I just sat in the car with my brother as we listened to music, waiting so I could get home to play my game. 20 minutes later, we pull up, I go in the house, I open the case, and it has a used copy of Bakugan Battle Brawlers. And I was kind of upset because I was really looking forward to it. So my brother had to drive me back the 20-minute drive just so I could say, hey, this is the wrong disc. I need the other one. And because this was a time when me and him would have back and forths, he was really just mad at me at that point because we didn't do anything in the car when we rode back and forth. He was just silent. But yeah, GameStop was good until it wasn't. Basically, the moral of all these reminiscing stories.
Yeah.
Because they actually cared. If they made a mistake or that kind of a thing.
And I remember actually, I had both the Bakugo games, but I had them on DS. Like, they were really good.
Wii versions were like, well, the console version, as I said, because Bakugan Battle Brawl, they're all on the platforms. I just say Wii because those were like the definitive for me. Like,
I didn't actually know they had Wii versions. I literally just got it on a whim because I
and-
saw it used at GameStop. So I was
okay,
like,
maybe
this
not
is-
for Defenders of the Core, because that one requires a Nunchuck for you to play it. So maybe like the PS2 and the Xbox one of that. But the Bakugan Battle Brawl is the first one. I definitely recommend. Like, it's the best version is on the Wii because of the motion controls you can do. It actually just lets you just do fluid tosses. Like I said, that's a guilty pleasure of mine. I like to go back to that game every time.
So now it's time for my story.
Oh, you have one too? Okay.
Do they even have GameStop in Denmark?
Yeah.
I didn't. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Well-
I thought GameStop was always just like a US thing. I thought you guys had like EB games or something.
We had both GameStop and Game.
Yeah, 'cause
Game
I thought like
Game.
I thought you guys just had like Game.uk or whatever, and then I know Canada
Yeah.
has EB games, but they're also owned by GameStop. It's a different name.
Yeah, we had Game UK and GameStop both.
Ah,
But I had this is like back when I'm in like it's not daycare but like clubs and whatnot. And I had the GBA copy of Kirby's Dream Mirror.
yeah. Real quick, I'm gonna interrupt. Fun bit of trivia. This ship that Mario is currently on, this is actually Olimar and Louie's ship from Pikmin 2. Just a subtle little cameo. The more you know. Anyway, Kevin, continue.
Yeah.
The claw. Sorry.
So I had
How
the
do you
game.
do with the voice?
My friends had that game, so we would do like the mini games together, like see who's the better one of us today and whatnot.
Yeah, you always have those.
And then a guy in the class above me, he stole my copy, Dick, and then it was like we kind of knew that it was him, but
You had no one to prove it, so they were just.
yeah, exactly, because the others had seen him like staring near my locker and such at the what's the name, whatever, but eventually we like forgot about it. Then we turn the time a couple years. I'm in the center's leader's office, just talking to him casually, because by that time I'm no longer attending that place, because once you are too old to be there, you are not like being there after school.
Right.
But people were allowed to come and go anyways, because why not? We were good kids anyways. And then I'm in his office and I'm seeing him open a drawer, and then I see the game in his drawer, and I'm like, and I just sit there like, that was like my game. So the conclusion we arrived at is that the guy who stole it, he like hid it somewhere, so that when like the personnel found it, would put it in like in forgotten stuff drawers. He forgot about it. The leader also knew that it was someone's game, but he also forgot about it. And of course, at that point, I'd forgotten about it. I was like moving on with my fucking life. And then I got my game back.
That had something a few years ago.
Yeah, and then I got my game back and I cleared it. And then I was happy.
Okay, one thing I will say though, actually, because we did say this, there are still a few good GameStops.
Oh no, there definitely are still available.
Like, I just had like probably one of the like most genuine conversations with one of the employees when I was getting when I was trying to get a copy of Ghost of Tsushima, but they were sold out. So I had to get a PlayStation card, which I have yet to do it yet. But I'm gonna do that in the morning so that way the download doesn't train everything. But it's funny, like, I don't know. Like, obviously the game is very popular amongst fans right now.
I gotta go. I gotta turn my fan on because it was getting hot.
But it's like, it's a really, from what I've heard, just a
There we go.
phenomenal masterpiece. But the problem is I didn't expect people to actually just buy out all the copies. during a pandemic.
Mm.
Because, you know,
We never
digital's a
expected-
thing.
Yeah,
You never
see, that's part of the
expected
reason
to-
why I'm getting the PS5 just digital edition, because also I hate how PlayStation handles their physical discs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I can't really help some of them.
It's like, why would I get this physical disc when if I put the disc in, it's going to just download the whole game anyway? All it does is make it so that I have to have the disc installed to play the game. You've completely negated the one of the main selling points of buying physical, which is to cut down on storage space.
I mean, I have tons of games in my library, and I still have tons of space on my PS4. Then again, I do have the terabyte one. I believe. I think it's terabyte.
So, talking about good GameStops, the GameStop that I would frequent the most, they held a midnight release for Sun Moon. So me and my two friends were like, sick, and we went there like at midnight, and there was this absolute dweeb
Goddamn.
waiting with us.
Right.
This guy is like let me think of a rude person.
This is male Karen.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking Darren. And we were standing there waiting. This was the time when Pokemon Shuffle was like still popular. And he stares over my friend's shoulder as he's playing Pokemon Shuffle on his phone. And he says, "You're playing it wrong. You are not supposed to do the main stages." First thing I think is,
I demand to speak to your manager.
the first thing I thought was, then how the fuck do you clear the game if you do main stages?
Okay, speak with manager.
And this guy was like, and then he was,
Oh my
he was
god,
like,
why is that this stupid honey?
and then he starts talking about like random shit. This was also when Fire Emblem, the Revelations was coming out, and the collector's edition with all 3 games was sold out. Everywhere he looked, eBay, Amazon, you name it, sold out. So one of his friends found out for him that there was actually someone selling it in South Africa.
You will send your payment through MoneyWire?
So hold on. Let me see how much it actually was in US dollars.
I'm actually kind of starting to feel weird because I can't find this my console.
Okay, so he paid the 100 USD that the game cost, and then the import tax he paid was 218 USD.
Oh no.
Of course.
And it doesn't stop here. So we had pre-ordered, me and my friend, which meant that we were getting a poster with our pre-order. And of course, the GameStop, they order, it's like order made. So they ordered the number of posters that equal the number of, pre-purchases, pre-orders and such.
Right.
So they don't buy too less or too much. This motherfucker walks up to the cashier, like 2 customers between me and him, and says that he has 2 huge Pokemon friends waiting outside who couldn't afford the games, and asks if he can have the posters for them, or some posters of them. And this guy who was new at this GameStop, he's like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
Oh no.
The guy didn't even have any friends with him. Only one, I want to say accomplish, who didn't even play Pokemon. And of course, he got me and my friends posters. So I walk up to him and I'm like, am I not getting a poster? And he's like, oh, let me just check. Oh, looks like we're out of posters. And I'm like, oh really? Are you now? Mighty quinkadink, don't you think? And then I say to him, and I know that they have those cardboard cutouts. So I said to him, all right, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of this, but could me and my friend then have those cardboard cutouts? I'll take the Solgaleo one, and my friend will take the Learner one. Is that okay? Because she was like, yeah, sure, you take him. So I got something even more unique than a fucking lame-ass poster.
So if anything, you should be thanking this guy for stealing your posters.
Yeah, but he's a prick.
I mean, yeah, he is still a prick.
Thanks for the cardboard cutouts, jerkwad!
I have one. I only have one good pre-order story. It was actually a couple of years. It was I think it was 2 years ago. It was whenever it was the Samus Returns for the 3DS remaster came out.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
And I was so looking forward to it, but I couldn't pre-order because I only had cash at the time. I couldn't really pre-order on the, and I didn't really want to go to a GameStop just to pre-order it and then leave. So what ended up happening is, on a release day, we were waiting for our Chinese food to get like finished because it was right across the street from the GameStop. And I was like, you know, I have the money on me. Let me go see if I could just go in there and buy it. Well, the GameStop was pretty much empty at that point. Me, 2 other people that were looking at stuff in the back, and then 2 employees. I asked them, can I get a copy of Samus Returns for the 3DS that just came out? And they were like, sure, did you pre-order? And I was like, no, I didn't. I couldn't get around to it. And they kind of looked at each other funny and looked at the computer monitor for a second, and they told me afterwards they realized they bought way too many. So they just went ahead and gave me all the pre-order bonuses, even though I didn't pre-order. So I always have a Samus graffiti keychain on me now.
Yeah, that's nice.
For something that's pre-order bonus. For something I didn't pre-order.
Yeah, see, I have another one. It's very similar. So I pre-ordered Alpha Sapphire, like back when that was announced. And in the meantime, I'd ordered it with my own card. And in the time space of frame of pre-ordering it and the game's release, because I was supposed to get it by mail, I had completely forgotten that my card had to be changed because it expired, and I did not remember that whatsoever. So for like I would say in the span of 3 hours of going down to my nearby store, running back and forth between that place and my house like 3 times in like 40 minutes. It eventually dawned on me that my card got declined because they even sent me a fucking email the day before. I hadn't checked my email.
Why is this working? You're supposed to just swipe and purge? Oh.
See, that just
Yeah.
reminds me of the frickin' one episode of like the frickin' DC Harley Quinn episode where like Joker finds out Batman's Bruce Wayne. He's like, Wayne Tech promised self-driving electric cars by the end of the year. Pre-ordered, funded. Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
So by that point, I'm like panicking because of course I had pre-ordered it. I wanted my fucking steelbook, and so is there some way you have them, because they didn't have them in stock at that particular store. So she's like, yeah, let me film. All right, there's one in this location. They should have some, and I legit speed ran home, grabbed my fucking keys, grabbed my wallet, and then grabbed my fucking travel card. And
You could have been 5 frames faster on that uptake.
Yeah. You gotta have that half-second A press in there.
And then I came into the store. I was completely out of breath at that point. And then I'm like, yeah, it's like this, like wheezing between my lines. And he's like, oh, sure, no problem. And gave me the fucking pre-order bonus. Oh, I was so happy.
So you basically just got it out.
I was just imagining he just freaking runs just like, what?
And
I made it!
And actually getting Alpha Sapphire, because I used to play that with some friends in like a online game guild I was part of.
Mm-hmm.
And he introduced me to people such as Game Boy Luke and a certain king who shall not be named.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what got me started. So if I had not met that guy, right? If I had not been, if I had never played that game, I wouldn't be here right now. Like legit.
See, funny thing about that is, I got into the Pokemon community after 2 years of hanging out with Minecraft people.
Mm.
It's actually funny. This is probably because, obviously, I've said it several times now. I was 13 at this time period because my Minecraft name was ClaySwag13, and my close friend was 11, and his name was
Wily Coyote 11.
Wily Coyote 11. So about 2 years after me and him were hanging around with this, our same friend group for those 2 years, me and him are, well, not me and Wiley, me and a different person I named him Lucario, but I don't have any sort of contact with him anymore. We were like, yo, we've been seeing these things on YouTube where like people, like 4 people go into a battle and they have like essentially a free-for-all, and we were so blasted by the concept, especially me, because that was basically a completely new thing I've never heard of before. And so we're like, okay, well, let's see if we could get some, see if we could get people together for it. Well, at that time period, Wiley, his other closest friend Jared, and a few other people didn't really own the new Pokemon game, so it was me. Well, it was only me and him. So we went into. There's probably still a few of them nowadays, but the Wonder Traders, the dual screen.
Yeah.
Multiple Wonder Trading Twitch users.
Yep.
We went into several of those, and we waited a little bit to see if people were asking for them, and then we asked for them, and that took about like 30 minutes or so before we finally found someone who I would never forget, Trey Zoro. And he added me to what you know highly as like my first Pokemon group, as like Singing Link, Tiger Harvest, who I call Link. and a few other people. And from that, I was able to get into the Pokemon community because at that point, all of those people were Pokemon players. They weren't necessarily Minecraft players. So I cut ties from the Minecraft side of it for a while, and I started playing Pokemon. And that's how I am today. And I question those decisions every day.
See, I got into the Pokemon community through Joey.
Yeah.
Like, Joey, aka Pokemon DI, we were close friends for quite some time. And then, you know, obviously, like, the ORS days came around, and I started picking Spring, because that was when I started to really get back into competitive battling. Because I had first gotten into it at, like, Gen 3, and then I took a pretty long break. I just started only playing the games casually. And then it was like, you should try getting back into competitive battling. And so then I found out about all the, you know, Pokemon community, and I was like, oh, this is fun.
At least he didn't try to get you back to the X and Y.
Oh no, I was like I already was beginning to get back in X and Y. It was like it was of my own volition, like he wasn't forcing me or anything.
Oh, I feel bad.
Yeah, a lot of people came back in X and Y. Like,
I'll need to find out how to play this there.
yeah. I remember even I think like Duncan like didn't even like play like Gen 5 or 3 because of course he was working like
yeah, no, I could. It's funny because when I joined another group, it was obviously during. I don't know what it was about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire that made people get back into competitive on every side.
Probably just nostalgia because, you know, Gen 3.
Right, but they were probably already. They're already like. You like the idea of it being some megas, but maybe you just weren't fully committed until after seeing some nostalgic megas. Specifically the stars, because I know people were really wanting those, and people really love those megas. And I can remember because we
My
would
God,
do
Mario, fucking Jesus Christ! I'm pressing the A button, and it's just like, nope, nope.
Green Ook is scary.
I don't wanna.
Green Goo is terrifying.
No, it's like I'm pressing the A button to pull back on the web, where it's just like, I don't wanna.
Green Goo looks terrifying. You do it.
okay, this actually kind of annoying me. Oh my god, there was something that Clay that
No, for me it was just I played all the Pokemon games as they came out. I just didn't really start interacting with the community until around Gen 6.
Yeah, same with yeah.
Hold on, Clay. There was something we were telling Hylian like last week or so to like check out, and Hylian said he would check it out when he
I
went
already
live.
did it.
I have said a lot of things regarding
It was the Guzzlord Screams thing. I've already done it. You missed it.
I know I did.
Eh.
Yeah,
So how
you
did-
did that
how did
during
you like
one of the last stream.
That man deserves an Oscar.
And probably a medical bill, because I feel like he got shot during that. Like, I feel like they were just like, you know what, we need to make you scream for this part, so, we're gonna take your kneecap. And that's what they did, they took his kneecap, so it's like that. It's just like, it's like I said, I had it so many times, it's hysterical how that's the unedited, unfiltered.
It's actually just amazing.
It's so great.
It's amazing. I encourage any viewer right now that hasn't seen that to go watch the Guzzlord scream sounds from the anime, because that is a treat. It's not even necessarily bad, it's just hysterical.
It's funny.
What kind of we really don't know what to do with this Pokemon. I mean, it's just a big dragon that has its mouth open 24/7. Well, just make it scream.
Yeah. Hello, I am Guzzlord.
That's really just sad. Especially the part where they have him falling through the building.
Yeah.
That's like he's just getting beaten on the weak up.
I remember because I was both busy and wasn't really that interested in the like Sun Moon series as an anime.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it either. I just watched the memes of it.
Yeah,
And when I saw that was basically unedited.
Yeah, so I just went into just went and looked at like the episode listing, and then I just like picked like, oh, this seems interesting, or this seems boring. Don't want to watch this episode.
Yeah.
And the first episode I chose was the one where they introduced Goslord, and I was like, what have I been missing?
It's so good. It's good. Nice shot, Hyde. I fired and I missed.
I
Fired again.
and
Wait, why
missed.
don't we get toads for this? Why am I putting my own life in danger? We got toads.
Yeah. Fire the cannon.
Okay, I can't remember if it was with you guys or not, but have you seen the King of the Hills Pokemon edit?
I have, yeah.
Damn it, Bobby.
God, that's just such a treat as well.
Oh, that's the one good thing in like in these communities, especially when there's all these like things coming out about them and whatnot. Actually, just pure fans of the community make fantastic memes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of the time. There are some. Fired and then missed. Sorry.
Fired again. I missed. I woke up in a daze. I had a popsicle. I saw something off in the distance. I shot at it. I missed.
There's a green toad right there. You could just shoot him in the spider web.
Whew. Forgot how much I hate like the little sling controls on those things. I'm so glad those didn't come back in the sequel. Cause like I remember I had trouble with those even like I was a kid.
Bro, you just shot that thing into the sun.
Yeah.
Fucking
Speaking of
murderer.
shaking spider controls.
Yep.
You having a hard time there, Mario?
Yeah, it's literally like you see what's happening, right? It's like the kid's like
yeah.
it doesn't want to let you grab it. Like the
It's just like, oh, you
freaking
can't touch him.
the box on those is so small.
Also, Clay, thank you for the gem boots. I could not have completed this fucking build.
I mean, I'm kind of glad I did because like this is just so like a necessity.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, let's see what the Hungry Luma is. I actually forget what the Hungry Luma Galaxy for Fountain is.
$1,006.
Oh, sorry, I had it upside
down. 9,001.
Right, Vegeta? Right, Vegeta? Right, Vegeta?
Ah! God, I love therapy.
What's this? Oh no! I just had to say I hate that mechanic. I just had to say it.
Haha, funny.
Oh no.
Oh, I heard you hate spider webs.
Oh god, I forgot about this. Okay, let's get this over with.
Also, Clay, if you come to my house now, I had the Jeroen. He wants to help me, like, get some material and such.
Jeroen's, sorry, not Jeroen's. Jeroen's spirit has lived on in his own words. Because the moment you said that, I got a Chandelure.
Huh? So, here's the thing about this level. This level fucking sucks. I remember when I was a kid, take into account, I was like 9, 10 when this game was new. I was stuck on this level for literal days. And it wasn't because I didn't know what to do. I knew exactly what to do. It was because the freaking detection radius on these things is so trash that it was so irresponsive.
Yeah. What? I don't. The ones I don't know why that just reminded me of it. I have one specific moment growing up where I
Case
was
in
so
point.
Yeah, it's just though I only have one memory of me doing that because because I hanged around my older brother so much. I kind of like I still do idolize him and stuff, so I didn't really like rage that much. But the one time I did, I'll never forget it. Funny enough, it's a game I previously just mentioned in Bakugan Battle Brawlers. In the sand pit, the sand tournament, I kept getting sucked up into the quicksand, which then Bide loses, but which then I've lost. So I did this for a few tries, and I kept doing it. And so I was so mad that I can remember walking around in a circle, throwing the Wiimote down, and so it bounced up because we had harder before, and I slammed, I think it was like the freaking, it was why is the name escaping me? Cabinet, like cabinet for food.
Yeah.
That was open, and so I can remember throwing the controller
You mean a pantry?
down. Pantry, thank you, that's the word. The pantry door was like halfway open, so what I did was I threw the Wiimote down and I just slammed the pantry door closed.
It says me so angry I want to be helpful. Close this door that was left open.
And I definitely did get scolded for that, but that's like the only time, like, other than obviously the times that I have been, you know, slamming my desk and that kind of thing. I don't really have a throw your controller kind of moment. That was the only time.
Oh no, I think there's only been one time where I've had a moment like that, and even then I never actually threw my controller. It was, believe it or not, it was when I streamed Cuphead.
Okay, well that's just kind of funny.
No, but the thing is, what happened is it was one of those bosses, and I literally was just like, excuse me for 1 second, and I got up. This is back when I was in a college dorm room, by the way. I got up, I went over to the front door of my dorm room, and I banged on that door 3 times and screamed at the top of my lungs, God fucking damn it! And it was so loud, you could literally, I could still be heard clear as day from my microphone, despite being a good 20-30 feet away from it at this point.
I think for me, these were like 2 instances when playing the original Pokemon Ranger. God, that game gave me nightmares. Because like the newer versions.
What? Why is that a thing? Hold on. Pulling it back to Rebel Mario. Apparently that caused it to touch the fire bar and die? What?
Oh, firebar go burr.
But in any case, because in the newer Ranger games, you get it's like point based, so you have to fill up their bar. But in the original, you had to draw a specific amount of loops, and believe it or not, I didn't actually rage at the Salamence because that was just like having the patience and timing it correctly. But when I got to the fucking Geodudes, when there were like fucking 5 of them, and they would all attack at the same time, I lost my fucking mind. And I had my DS in my hand, and I chucked it on the floor.
Okay, I can't tell whether or not Clay is laughing at Kevin or laughing at this shit.
Okay, you know what's funny about that? I'm laughing at 3 things. I'm laughing at what's happening on your stream, I'm laughing at Kevin's story, and I'm laughing because Okay, this is not really a rage moment. Well, I guess it is. But I didn't break anything.
Oh my god, really? Every time, Mario! He's like literally right next to it. His hand's touching that shit. He's like, nah, I don't want to grab it.
That's on YouTube.
You should have been more precise.
But, no, literally, this was back when I was still going to public school, so I waited for the school bus to arrive. And, I can remember, I think it's the second one, because the second one was the one with the legendary dogs, right?
Oh my god.
No, that's the third one.
No,
I'm not sure how well it's picking up on camera, but I'm in a very miffed mood right now.
The first one is the one with the dragons. The second one is the one with the legendaries, and then the third one is the one with the dogs. Trust me, I know my ranger.
No, I don't doubt that. I'm just trying to. It's whatever one had like the legendary dogs, and then so it was Guardian.
Well, the first and the third one had them. In the
I was about
first
to say,
one,
yeah,
they
they
were
both had it.
the first one they were the final bosses things.
Yep.
And then
also the second.
The second one had them, but they weren't actually prevalent to the story. They were just post-game shit.
They're literally on the cover box art.
No.
Not of Shadows of Romeo.
Guardian Signs is what I'm.
Yeah, that was the third one, not the second.
No.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
It literally
yes,
goes Pokemon
yes.
Ranger, Shadows of Almia, then Guardian Signs.
Yeah.
That was the order.
Because
Oh, it is.
Almia is also it's also the best one by far.
Oh yeah.
Almia. Yeah. But both in I mean the story is good and all, but the gameplay in Almia is by far better.
Oh, you know, it
by
100%
far
is. I
more
was just.
balanced.
The reason I'm saying the last one is because I remember trying to do the Hollow one,
Oh yeah.
and that was. I can remember actually waiting at my front door for the school bus, and I can remember getting so mad that I threw the stylus out into the yard. Well, I kept doing this. I kept doing this inside the house. I don't know what it was. I had a thing for throwing the stylus. It was just so easy to do. And I did get really angry at those games sometimes.
I mean,
So I
better
can
than
remember,
Striking.
the reason I was laughing so much is because I could really
Oh my god,
remember
Mario, please.
I could literally remember getting like given a gift for like some kind of special event, birthday, Christmas, whatever, and it was just a pack of like 20 styluses. Because I would just keep losing them.
See, the thing is, back when I first played like the original, I didn't realize at the fight because I got fucking lucky. Like I had a for the final fight, I had an Espeon, which I mean, Psychic was as broken as an assist there as it was in Gen 1. It would just hold them still, and you could just catch them. So I caught Raikou like in like seconds. Then I used the Minun for the Suicune, and Suicune did its Mirage thing. I locked out and caught the right Mirage. And then came Entei. See, little Kevin wasn't really that old at the time. This is also like 7th grade Kevin. So he didn't realize that the flames around Entei were like flames of rage, if that's what you want to call it. And you had to draw loops around him one at a time to remove those fucking flames. So I kept trying to like catch him with the flames of rage while he spewed fire everywhere. And I got so fucking pissed.
Oh,
And then like 2 years ago, I bought again. I used my fucking action replay insert disc on my 3DS and cleared the game in 8 hours, sitting down. I didn't care. Didn't give a fuck.
Oh my god, Mario! Mario, no!
You had one job.
Oh god, it's all coming back to me. All the hours of rage and frustration on this child. I remember, like, little Ben was literally like, he wasn't raging, he was literally sitting here, was like, I've got to be doing something wrong, right? And I found out years later, no, I'm not doing anything wrong. The detection radius of these is just super stupid small.
You like to, like, as a kid, you used to have that mindset of, like, man,
Yeah.
maybe I'm just missing something.
Yeah, no, it's
maybe
literally
that's
just,
why I
well,
can't
like, I
do
still
this.
have that, I try to get the benefit of the doubt. But it's like, kid me gave things the benefit of the doubt way too much.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like, my first instinct was never it's the game's fault when I was growing up. It was always, I've got to be doing something wrong. Like, there's got to be something, you know, obvious I'm missing. Like, clearly I'm not doing this right.
Okay, I was that way, but at the same time, I wasn't, due to the sole fact of I just remember 6-year-old, 7-year-old me who's just trying to understand what a fire type is in Pokemon, complain about a game's mechanics. I constantly heard that growing up. So I did start, I had that always seed of doubt, I guess, in terms of how I always assumed first that I'm doing something wrong, but I don't spend a lot of tries on it
Oh my god.
without realizing, yeah,
I
this
was
is-
at the start! What madman designed this level?
my man likes to watch other people suffer. So any other madman.
Miyamoto!
You know, the best thing is, right? Back in the days of Gen 3, I remember that because I wasn't quite as good at English as I am now, but I didn't know where to get the surf from what is it, Sapphire, and so I just went around like looking everywhere, and I was like, okay, guess it's nowhere, and then
Because it doesn't exist.
yeah, doesn't exist. Not my problem. And by the time that I actually found it, I had just been going around like rematching every trainer I could because maybe they would give it to me. So by the time I got to Ted and Liza, by that point they were like level like 40s about that. And my fucking Blaziken was level like level 70. and then the best thing is when I got Ruby and played that.
Oh, thank God.
Just to play both versions. When I got back there, of course I of course knew where. Well, no, in the first playthrough I had Sceptile, was the best one, and then the second playthrough I chose like Torchic because I was like, Mudkip's ugly.
Mudkip will have you eat those words.
Yeah, now I love Mudkip more than Torchic for sure.
You take that back.
And then I went back to Ted Liza, and I got fucking manhandled because I'd forgotten that I had been over leveled last time.
So when you actually just went to do it correctly, you were just like,
Yeah.
oh.
All right, Clay, try and come to my place real quick. You need to see what Jerome did for me. He helped me.
I feel like I know what he did, but
See, my favorite story that's kind of like that is I had a friend who was younger than me by like a couple years. He was playing through Fire Red Leaf Green. So this is back when they were the newest things. I shit you not. This kid was convinced that the game was broken and that you could not get past that you could not get past Pewter City. Like Pewter City was the end of the game, that the game was just broken. And so he was like, there's no way to exit it, it's a dead end! And I was like, And so then at one point, I told him, I was like, you do realize that there's an exit to the right, right?
Right.
Right.
And no, he sits, he boots up the game. He walks over to the right, he sees the gap, and he sits there. For like 2 minutes, he looks at the screen, looks back to me, looks back to the screen, and then fucking throws his Game Boy at the wall.
Seems about right.
And I'm sitting here the entire time just laughing my ass off.
Yeah, seems checks out.
Oh, man. Oh, this one.
Hey, don't fall off. Wait, what the heck?
Yo, I heard you like not being able to fuck up. If you fuck up once, you die.
Wait, what the heck? Kevin, did a tornado spawn earlier?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just more surprised it's still here.
They have been spawning.
No, yeah, because I mean,
No.
it doesn't have
No.
your planes.
But yeah, but no, they have been spawning more than usual, even with the boosted things. Like,
Well, you do realize it's because it's Gen 5 now. So there's
Yeah,
not that many
I know.
other things to compete with it.
the Rowan tried to fight a Thunderous earlier, and then it fucking wrecked him. So he punk healed and tried again, but he couldn't fucking battle it because it kept dodging his Pokeballs, and then it despawned it right his face. He was not happy.
Oh, that's what I was forgetting to do. Oh. I'm just gonna kill it. I just realized I need to finish the building. I haven't done that yet.
And I've just been using Spooks as furnace because it's the best one we have in the server.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. Oh, God. Young Ben hated these ones. I hated these growing up. I hated the freaking ball. And the reason why,
Oh,
yeah, and the thing is,
Monkey
it wasn't even like me. Like this one was entirely, it was just young Ben did not understand the controls for this shit.
this is the
But after coming right off the freaking like the spider level, like I was mad. Period.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah, this is the monkey ball clone.
Yep.
That's what we call the basics position now.
When is the Skylanders Giants playthrough?
I approve this message. Yes.
Tell you what, we'll put it up there for 60,000 gem points. Because right now we have Sonic Unleashed for 20,000, Sonic Storybook Collection for 20,000. If you redeem the 20,000 for Sonic Unleashed, you have to specify a platform.
Oh, don't forget the Spectrobes.
Yeah, you did say you were gonna have that.
Alright, so Spectrum
Please, Skylanders Giants.
I agree. I support this message.
That game is criminally underrated. Okay.
It is.
Yeah, it's a good game.
That was the first game I wanted to speedrun, but my actual Wii is at my grandmother's house.
Alright, I'll tell you
and
what. For 60,000 Spectrobes, for 80,000 Skylanders Giants.
And emulating a Skylanders game is virtually impossible,
I was about to say, I'm honestly really
since Portal of Power do be not in you need.
Yeah,
It's
but-
hard.
It's just so ridiculous, and that's why I'm kind of hoping we could get him to do this. That way he can figure it out, and then I can do it. That way I can play it.
Well, that's
I've
why-
looked it up. Like, they have had to do it on the speedrunning forums, and it is not fun.
Oh wait, they do have it on this?
They have some stuff there. It's but it's pain. It's really pain. Setting up a Mario Kart auto splitter so that it splits once it sees you cross the finish line is already pain. Imagine hooking up a Portal of Power for an emulated version. Like, you play it through Dolphin. Like, they tell you, hey, get the ROM in Dolphin and play it in Dolphin. But you need to somehow figure out a way for a Portal of Power to work. You have to plug it into your PC, because it's USB, and just do this and pray. It's not fun.
Oops. Apparently the
It's
cipher. That's.
But no, if you've noticed, currently the channel points goal, for 20,000 channel points, go play through Sonic Unleashed on the platform of your choosing.
Wait.
what are the platforms?
Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360.
Uh,
For 40,000, I will play through both Sonic Storybook Collection games. That means Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knights.
I had Sonic and the Secret Rings on the Wii, and I never passed the first level.
I still have mine copy of the Black Knight.
Also, if we get to 25 subs, Sly Cooper playthrough. So, yeah.
Yeah,
My
please.
secret for my 50 follower. Special.
I might honestly lower that to 15 because I only need 15 slubs to get a second emote slot, which is what the real goal is.
Okay, so now this just makes me frustrated looking at this stuff.
You won't be disappointed at the 50. I need to get this before the summer's over, because I need to have something not going on the next day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's gonna be a full day of,
It's not gonna be. I won't say day per se.
got it, full 12-hour stream of Battletoads for the NES.
That is not the plan.
Wait,
They don't even have Battletoads on the Virtual Console. I don't know why they don't.
hey, what's stable?
Yeah.
Have you seen all the different categories for Skylanders Giants?
Oh yeah, at each level, all levels with no glitches, all levels with nightmare. There's a lot.
There's a lot, but then there's one I want to say that it caught my eye. It's really funny. Crash
one is-
the game.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
it's literally the fastest you can crash the game. That's a typical speedrunning thing if it's possible.
Alright,
It's
I
just the
know.
fastest you can crash the game.
Alright, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yo, the 100% Skylanders Spires Adventure is empty. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, the all level Skylanders Giants, I think the record's like an hour 25, and it's literally only Stealth Elf and Tree Rex, except for the first level you use Flame Slinger, and then the rest of the game is Stealth Elf and Tree Rex. You just spam Stealth Elf's roll. Because I think if you hold in the button on the nunchuck, she just auto roll, so it's easy. So you just spam the roll.
Yeah, she does.
And then True Rex has a charge thing, and you do him, and you use him for anything, any giant thing you have.
I will say, I love the, my friend had his night elf, was missing a head
Uh-huh.
after the first game, so literally for 2 games afterwards, because you can still bring them back. Well, specifically night elf was one of the fan favorites, apparently. But we just had the headless,
Yeah, even if your figure's messed up,
you know, it still reaches
Still
normal,
works.
but it was really funny. It was like, alright, I gotta go with my true ace, headless night elf.
one of my things popped out of like its foot, so you kind of had to stick it in there and balance it in. So one thing only had like a foot, And then I think one of mine from Giants, I think it was Jade Flashwing or something. One of her wings came off. She had one wing.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Other than that, I've played through Skylanders Giants way too many times. I haven't beaten Superchargers. I think that's the only one I haven't beaten because it's so terribly horrible that no one wanted to play it, and I got through like half the game and stopped because it's just pain.
So that was actually the same thing for me, but it wasn't that got me.
I think I'm on the last level of Imaginators technically, but I never beat the last level because we just never got to it.
It sounds like the Imaginators sound interesting, but I don't know.
And I don't remember if I beat Trap Team or not.
Trap Team, that's the one.
Because me and my brother insisted on not beating the game until we somehow obtained a Chaos Trap, which were extremely hard to find. So we're like, we don't want to beat the game until we get the Chaos Trap.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it because I don't know. I was getting fatigued out at that point.
Yeah.
We just didn't play the 3 games before it and loved the 3 games
We
before it so much.
played Swap Force on easy and thought we were the coolest people ever when nothing died the entire time. We're like, we beat Swap Force without letting a single thing die. We played the game on easy.
It's like,
we played it on
really? That's great. What difficulty? Easy. It's like if you say like really bad, easy, bitch.
Yeah.
That's funny. I don't know. That was like the peak. The Swap Force was the peak for me.
I think everyone's 2 favorite games. Trap Team's hit or miss for people. Trap Team's like people's favorite, or it's just kind of meh. And, like, the 2 after Trap Team are not the best. Spyro's Adventure was a good start, but Giants was really the one that... It is the pinnacle. Skylanders Giants is one of, like, my top 5 favorite games ever. Because there's so much unfiltered nostalgia from Skylanders Giants. It is not funny how much nostalgia that game can have.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Especially with that, if you play with different people and stuff.
Yeah, because I have pretty much everything. I have pretty much everyone. I think I counted my everything through all 6 games. Hold on, I forget how much I actually have. Let me check here because it's a lot. I think I had like 150 to 175 different pieces of merchandise, including Skylanders vehicles and power-up thingies and extra levels. I think I had like 150, which is over, just thousands of dollars of retail value of Skylanders.
See, for me, I don't have mine anymore, unfortunately, because when we moved a few years ago, they got lost in the... My brother came and picked up a whole bunch of boxes to sell, and that was one of the boxes he picked up, unknowing to me. So I don't have mine anymore. But I had all Spyro's Adventures, had all Giants, and I was missing one Toy Story. I was missing one Toys R Us exclusive from Swap Force because the only Toys R Us that was near us was like 30 minutes, and then the next one was 2 hours.
Yeah.
So the chance of me finding it was very little.
I think my most complete was Giants. I have all the Giants. I have everything. I think I had everything from Giants. I was just missing because they put 4 out for each element in Spyro's Adventure, and in Giants, one of the 4 weren't brought back because of Series 2.
Yeah.
And I think I'm missing 2 of them. I think I never got.
God. This guy. I both love and hate this guy.
I never got an OG Boomer. I don't think.
Real quick, I'm gonna interrupt you too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's fine.
This whole thing is quite simple. We have to blow up all these trash with bombs. I'm gonna wait to tell you what happens if you fail.
Just
For
clobber you.
when I do fail.
Please tell me he clobbers you with that hammer. God, that's what I want to see.
I do think the only two I didn't get were an OG Boomer and an OG Ghost Rooster, but I could be wrong. I don't remember for sure.
See, the only reason I know for a fact, I had all of Giant's Spyro, besides just my memory,
Yeah.
was me and my two close
Yeah, there we go. So look at this. No, you gotta do it faster. There's always more, so cut my layer if you feel like helping. Oh, maybe this is the wrong dude. One of these dudes just straight up kills you if you don't do it right.
Dang it, I was really hoping that was him.
You straight up just die.
But the only reason I know I had this because I had a whole bunch of friends, especially in my neighborhood, which, keep in mind, our neighborhood was it was not necessarily public, there was a lot of houses, but it was very close together, so we could walk to like our friends' houses, and it would made playing Skylanders that much more enjoyable because when you had friends like that, you just go over to their house with a bag of Skylanders.
Yep.
And talk about your new ones and all that. I can remember me and my two closest friends in the neighborhood. We would always go around trying to get all of them, and I know for a fact. Me and then my friend Connor got all Spyro's Adventures because we wouldn't stop talking about it until Giants came out.
Yeah.
Then Giants came out. Connor, I think, missed 2, but me and my friend Zach both got all Giants.
Well, if you think about it, you guys didn't miss them. Your parents missed them.
No, not really. I mean, heck, I literally I can remember going around the neighborhood, asking to clean people's yards to get some money, so that way I can
Buy Skylanders?
yeah.
Yes! I wasn't old enough for that at this time.
I was
When Giants come out?
I was 12 by that point, I believe.
I don't think I was 12. It was 2012. So I was 8.
Yeah, I was 12, so I was able to do that.
I was not old enough.
It's Stable's baby.
Yeah, I was 8.
Because I can even remember, I can remember doing that work, and then asking my dad to like wake me up at 6.
Bro, that's dedication.
We waited for the GameStop to open because there was what was her name? It was there's the GameStop exclusive Skylander, and I wasn't sure how.
Well, it was just skins that they would have.
I know, but that was like part of the fun.
True. I never got many of the super exclusive ones.
Yeah, I had all of them. I had like the black and
The black ones. I think one of the ones that broke was the black one. Was a legendary one, and I'm so mad. That's one of the ones that broke.
Yeah.
I think both of my legendary ones broke, actually. Those are the ones that magically decided to break on me, which I'm pissed about, but it's fine.
Funny enough, that's actually the Night Elf that broke. The legendary Night Elf.
I had like a weird Swap Force guy that broke, and I think one of the first light guys, when they introduced the light element, he broke. I think his name was like Astro Blaster or something. I had a legendary Astro Blaster. He came out of all of 1 foot, and then I had some weird guy from Swap Force that broke.
Yeah.
And then my J Flash Wings wing broke. All of my now I think about it, pretty much all of my exclusive ones broke, and then all the normal ones were fine.
Yeah.
However, my Light Core Eruptor and my Light Core Drobot are fine. Of course, my Light Core Drobot is fine because Drobot was my baby, and I didn't let anyone touch Drobot. But the other ones are fine.
Let me see if I can find.
See, me and my brother would we would diversify. We would ask for different ones, so we would know the ones we want. So like, okay, I'll ask for these 2. You ask for these 2.
See, I had that for the first one because my brother actually liked the concept of it. But then my brother got bored of it once Tower and Giants come out, so I had to do it. I had to undo all the heavy lifting. Yeah, the GameStop's, hold on. Is this that? I think it's
How much do out-of-package Skylanders even go for nowadays? I don't even know how much they're worth. Like, if they're not in the package, because I have 0 in the package.
Hang on,
Yeah.
fire the Mario!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Mario, no.
I don't understand why we're putting Mario through all this.
I don't want to talk about Super Mario Galaxy because just watching Super Mario Galaxy makes me angry.
Why?
Because science makes no sense in Super Mario Galaxy.
It's a Mario game. When does science ever
Hey.
make sense?
Hey, but when you see those tiny planets that Mario's able to walk on, okay, they're scary.
So let me
They
get
scare
this, so
me.
let me get this straight. You know, the concept of this game just not making scientifically sense, that upsets you. But the concept of a fat Italian plumber being able to fight a sentient, fire-breathing dragon who wants to elope and fuck a human being, that doesn't trigger you at all?
No,
The idea of sentient mushrooms with feet doesn't trigger you at all?
they're people.
They're Toad.
The idea of sentient plants or creatures that have
Well, that part
never-ending
is
stomachs that are
obvious-
able to upchuck giant spike balls, that doesn't trigger you at all?
Well, that part is obviously fantasy, right? But then they start trying to put
And-
science
and-
into the game with
They
gravity.
never try to put science into anything!
They're doing gravity stuff, man.
So just
Like
because
this
it's
thing,
gravity...
this thing you're walking on. Do you know
Okay.
how heavy this thing has to be for Mario to have normal
just
gravity on
because
this?
the setting is in space, that means it has to revolve around science? Oh. By that logic, Final Fantasy VII should trigger you, because that's scientifically inaccurate then.
I mean, there's a lot of things you could pick out about that one, to be honest.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me, Mario.
Like that star, for those things that have an orbit around that star,
Oh my god, wait.
that star's pretty heavy. Okay? Like, stupid heavy.
Wait!
I don't know how Mario was able to lift it, okay? Because it doesn't make
He's
sense.
not lifting anything, he's just lifting a button!
That's a black hole over there. You should be getting sucked in. You should be able to see the stuff going into that black hole.
It's a fucking kid's game! It was never meant to be scientifically accurate at all!
You're just choosing to ignore the truth. It's fine. That stuff should have just collapsed once you took the star. It should have all started to collapse. Because then it would have nothing to... It's got nothing to orbit anymore, you
How
know?
do you know it didn't? You don't get to see it afterward. You get warped out of there.
You can go back. You can go back to the same level.
He just travels back in time. It's fine.
Oh, no. You didn't just say backwards time travel, did you?
Listen, Nintendo has a known history with putting time travel in their video games.
You can use it as a joke out of get out of jail free card.
For example, 90% of all the Zelda games, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Mario's Time Machine,
Mario's time machine! Yes! I see you are a man of culture.
Nintendo is no stranger to introducing time travel in video games.
Okay, most people don't know about Mario's time machine, okay? Only a select few choose to acknowledge Mario's time machine's existence, okay?
Oh, I don't acknowledge it other than that. I just really wanted to add another Mario title to that theory. Or to that...
Goodbye. Ah, got him.
Polar Whirlwind was the one I was referring to.
Like the blue female dragon thingy. No, Warnado. That's Warnado. Is the
Yeah, the
guy in the tornado.
exclusive that I went to GameStop early for.
He was one of the ones that got discontinued for Giants. He was the air one that got discontinued. I can rattle them off the top of my head.
I just
Sunburn was the fire one. The tech one was Boomer.
I gotta get into a SPEEN battle.
Ghost.
Look this up.
We're now playing Beyblade, boys.
Unstable. Look at
I'm looking at it. Oh, Polar. Ooh. I've seen. Huh. I found out how much mine were on the package. I'm trying to remember what was the life one that got discontinued. The OGs were Stealth Elf. It was Camo. Camo got discontinued for the life ones. The water one was no, it was the red crab guy with the big hammer. I don't remember his name, but I know which one he is. The magic one was Voodoo. What other elements am I missing? The air one was Tornado. Did I do all? No. I feel like I'm missing one more element. Oh, the earth one. The earth one was Dino Ray. I think that's it. But then they eventually brought all of them back, I think, for like a Series 3 or something later on, except Ghost Roaster and Boomer, I believe.
Molten hot dog. I remember that.
Molten
I had
hot dog? Sorry, what?
I had a normal hot dog. I didn't have
Just a freaking... Like, half a second says, then all of a sudden I hear molten hot dog.
Yeah. It was a dog that spit fire, so
Fire.
his name was Hot
See,
Dog.
I was really hoping it was just going to be a sentient hot dog that was on fire perpetually.
No. They did have a giant Irish man made of, like, dual-wielding chainsaws in the last game. Which is, like, the most dope thing ever. Do you remember that, Claire, or did you not play Imagination?
Where can I buy this?
Wait, what did you
Because
say?
that
Sorry?
sounds fucking awesome.
A giant, like, Scottish tech man dual-wielding chainsaws.
Alright,
Do
where
not-
can I buy this? Because
Imagine
that
it.
sounds,
Do you not remember Chain
that
Reaction?
sounds awesome, and I want to buy
Yeah.
this.
I didn't play Imagine.
My boy, Chain
I like
Reaction
that. I completely stopped at
at Giants? Or...
no at
No.
Oh
Trap
yes,
team?
more Beyblade.
team.
Spill.
Okay, I won't put him in just he's a cool guy.
So, fun fact about these guys, they literally cannot kill you. The only way they can kill you is by shoving you off of the map, or in the instance of these ones, by jumping if you jump on them. They have no way to actually directly damage you.
so normal Beyblades.
Pretty much.
That's the guy. That's the man. That's
Yeah, no,
Chain
I
Reaction.
didn't. I didn't experience them.
My favorite was always Drobot though. It was Drobot was always good because most people didn't know you could just hold down the button and he would infinitely shoot.
Yeah.
Most people didn't know that.
Some people just didn't.
because you were able to saw some people in 1v1s with Trobot. If they didn't know, you could just hold the button down. You're like, wait, you can hold the
Now
button
it's a
down,
big,
and you
like,
just
fight.
hold it down, and their health just slowly goes down. And you just destroy them. Terrafin is also stupid in 1v1s. Stump Smash was really good in 1v1s. Also, Crusher is really stupid in 1v1. The giant.
They were really dumb in 1v1, to be honest.
There were a bunch that you just couldn't beat no matter how much you tried. It was just the way their kit was. It was just perfectly suited for like a 1v1 fight.
Yeah. Gosh, looking at these again, just brings back so many memories.
It's like this chain reaction guy brings a lot of money. Out of the box, it says he's making like $35. Like this is like eBay listings. Yeah, this is a chain reaction. Oh my god, $990 on eBay. It's like a limited edition, like
Boss time, Bowser's Star Reactor.
Orange Master.
So, Mr. Wade and I, the science guy, you wanna...
Yep.
You wanna do a rant on Bowser's Star Reactor if this triggers you so much?
I don't want it.
Okay.
I forgot how oh my god, I forgot how so cool
$35.
The variants were in Swap Force.
Oh my, I forgot about this music. Oh, the rendition of Bowser's Dark World from Mario 64. Oh, it's so
he doesn't
good.
make that much.
It's
He
so
doesn't
good.
make that much.
I forgot that they brought this back for the Mario Galaxy games. It's so good.
I mean, he's only making like $5 on eBay. Sad. That's sad.
Alex over there trying to like have a good
I'm
time
looking
over Mario Galaxy, and we're just talking about Skylanders.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Welcome
up
to the
eBay
Skylanders
things.
Galaxy playthrough.
Diamond only makes $5. What?
I mean, some of them they overproduced.
Ooh. Camo. He's listing for a camo at $25.
And also, you gotta remember the people, especially back when it was first coming out, they would buy them in bulk.
Yeah.
So they probably have been passed around quite a bit.
Yeah, these camos are going for like 7. They're not going for like 10. Huh.
Also, I love, by the way, that when they went forward with the season 2 and all of those,
Yeah.
they the names of them were based off of like certain ultimates or
Alright,
path
this
options.
bit I
Yeah.
love. I always love this. Like, this is just one of those where it's like, why doesn't he try to screw you over before you can get to him a lot of the time? And it's like, oh, this time he actually does.
I'd run high.
Ghost Roaster's going for a lot. Sad I don't have them.
Did it? No, don't get hit. Wait, you already got the end game with us?
No. Wahahaha. You finally made it.
Then you fight Bowser.
Oh, right, because that.
It alternates between Bowser and Bowser Jr. in terms of the bosses for each show.
Ooh, I have a variant.
Just
I
in
have
time for me to
Scarlet.
stop you with the space bits.
I have Scarlet and Genie. It doesn't go for anything. Cool. No, it actually does. Well, this one on eBay's for $5. This one on eBay's for $30, and this one on eBay's for $16.
Let's see if we'll try to get a profit out of this. Skylight is over there.
I'm making a profit no matter how much I sell it for. I didn't pay for them.
I mean, that's fair. Actually, I don't think about a lot of them more gifts or using gift money. Well, that's where they got his down B from.
Yeah.
So, doesn't make any sense. You're literally a fire-breathing turtle. Why would your tail being lit on fire phase you?
Just because he can breathe fire, just because he can breathe
Bowser's
fire
down
doesn't
B
mean...
is
Look.
from Mario Galaxy.
Yep.
I know, I was...
Well,
joking.
actually, it's a reference to Mario Bros. 3, because he does that same move in Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah. I was mostly gaming.
I was gonna say, I thought you were talking about Mario for a second. I'm like, this is not Mario Sunshine, my guy.
No. I said down air, not down B.
Yeah, no, but oh yeah, no, it's... Well, Bowser's down air is literally just he falls into a shell and shit. Like, that's not from anything.
Oh, maybe I was thinking of down B.
Like,
You
down
did
B is
say-
the Bowser bomb.
you
and that's-
said-
No,
You
that's
said
right
down
then. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the Dazzler down B is what I
No,
was...
the Bowser
That's
Bomb's
literally-
inside B.
No,
No,
it's just down B.
side B is the freaking the command grab.
Yeah, I thought that's the Bowser Bomb.
No, Bowser bomb is the name of his down B.
Oh.
And the pose and everything is literally just a hard reference to when he uses that move in Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, so like I said, down B.
Yeah. But then you said down air. And then you said
Because
down
he
B again.
confused
And
me.
then you said down air. And then you said
Because
down
he
B
was
again. And
confused
then
me
you said
talking
down
about
air.
Mario.
And then you said down B again.
He was confusing me because he was talking about Mario Sunshine, but I didn't even say anything about Mario.
What if in Smash they made you control Mario like you had to control in Mario Sunshine?
No.
Can we just,
What if Mario had movement like Mario Sunshine?
What if we make it so Little Mac actually has to play the game like he's playing? Punch-Out?
You're playing Punch Out. Punch Out is such a difficult game.
Yeah, no, Punch Out... Say what you will about Mac and Smash Bros. Like, Punch Out is actually a very difficult game.
Hey, I technically have the shared Glass Joe record with about 300 other people.
So it's just pattern recognition.
Well, no, the Glass Joe world record is... Like, you can't get a lower time because there's just one thing he does at a certain time, and you just have to hit a certain punch within a frame window, and you just knock him down at the earliest possible time. And, like, on speedrun.com, if you look up the Glass Joe fight, there's, like, 200 people with first place saying they have the tied Glass Joe record because it's so easy to get. Like, I sat there on my Switch virtual console for, like, 20 minutes one night and just did it until I got it. I was like, okay, I did it.
Alright. Let's take care of this one comment, and then I think I'll call it. Because we will finish another dome. Oh, our first Daredevil comment. So, for those who aren't familiar, the Daredevil comments are essentially prove your skill to the game. You have to go through either a level or boss fights without taking a single hit. You only have one hit point, and there is no way
Wait, what
to
is it
increase
called
it.
again?
Daredevil comment.
Okay. Never mind. Why do people always name it Daredevil? Is it just like a term for that kind of thing?
Yeah, because it's like you're a huge risk taker or something. Although to be fair, this it was Mario Galaxy that actually started to popularize the term.
Just, it was literally a thing in Dishonored.
Dishonored came out after this game.
Did you see that? Melee has a speed run now. That they did the net play thing.
I'm looking to think there's something else.
Well, besides all the challenge mode levels for Melee, there's like an actual it's the only Smash game to have a kind of working speedrun because the cast isn't too big. It's
not
just
it's not that. It's just the fact that a lot of the top players stream speedruns.
Yeah.
The best Pikachu player does speedruns. The best Yoshi player does speedruns.
It's just fastest to win a net play game with one character in the whole cast. You just go through everyone and just win a net play game. And the meta is naming yourself homie stock and trying to get a homie stock at the beginning of the game to make the game shorter. Or just trying to get a homie stock during the game. That's literally the meta. And it's just try and get a homie stock and then just go for a gimp the entire game.
Alright, let's just do one more quick check to make sure we don't have any comments available to us. And in the event we don't, I will call it there. Any comments available? Nope. Alright then. So, thank you guys so much for tuning into this. Next time, we will, we'll start working on dome number 3, the kitchen. Insert obligatory cooking joke here.
Mario is just Daredevil in the Mario universe.
Okay,
He's
but
blind.
what does that have to do with cooking?
Mario's been blind the whole time.
Yeah. Didn't you know?
SPEEN also checks the cereal released a new Doom ripoff that they made a long time ago that is on Steam. Oh yeah, Chex Quest is on Steam now.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, why did that exist?
Can we get a Chex Quest playthrough at 4 subs?
5 subs. 5.
The video download was canceled for strike.
Yeah.
I'll resub right now if someone else subs. So we can get that Chex Quest playthrough.
Very
Let's
cool.
go.
Touch, very cool. Actually, I'm staying live for a little bit now because I want to see if somebody else subs so you can see if you the Chex Quest goal.
Oh, speaking of Skylanders Giants, Clay,
Do
someone
a Chex Quest 80% speed run, and I'll gift 0 subs.
the first all story levels co-op speedrun got submitted 2 days ago. Interesting. 2 hours 20 minutes, which is pretty slow compared to the single player one.
I mean,
Still technically the world record though.
yeah. Wait, how would that be slower in Giants? You would literally just go by everything quicker.
Maybe it spawns more enemies. I don't know if it does that or not though, but it might.
Yeah. I don't know. Because you would think, especially if you have like a night elf and just a random other person pressing buttons.
What's a night elf?
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna call it there.
Not
Thank you guys
today.
so much for tuning in. We're gonna raid. I'm gonna figure out how to raid. Gonna spread this level right. Ah! Okay. We're gonna go raid, New Chex Quest looks like a heavily modded Mario 64. I would be surprised. The new, okay, so we are going to go raid the, take it every stream I join it ends. Yeah, I'm sorry, we just finished the world for the stream. We've been tackling, like, one, hub world per stream. And so I'm keeping up with that pace. So we're gonna go raid the Juker, who is currently playing Drawful 2. So hopefully he's up for a little raid. What is our raid message? What's our raid message, guys?
Silence. Absolute silence.
Mewtwo King got that world record for Melee today. I watched the stream while he did it.
You know
just
what? I
popped
think
in.
the raid message for this raid is going to be
That was really
is
helpful
going to
with
be
people.
hashtag Skylanders Galaxy.
Yeah, that was true.
Well, no,
He
what
could've
what
said-
were you going to suggest?
I mean, he wasn't just suggesting anything. He was just talking about music.
I was giving him some thoughts. There were words in that sentence. He could have been inspired by any word I just said.
All right, Raidmasters is going to be Mewtwo King got a world record. All right.
Oh. Sorry, that was really funny for me. Stealth elf. Oh, stealth elf. Might be. I don't know why I kept saying night elf. I still thought that just so hysterical. What should we save it in the raid message? Silence for 3 seconds. Me making a comment about how no one's saying anything. You know, Mewtwo just got a record for that. What is Mewtwo?